First time featuring. I thought I'll never get featured on the Jawdance ever. So I'm gonna make a real good impression, for the first feature time. First piece I'm gonna read that's called Valentine's Day Part 2, and I'm kind of, like a romantic person, even though I've been single for, a very long time. But I do try to, approach girls as much as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So, this piece goes like this. Another year is not promised. Another chance for romance is not seasoned. If it was an everyday romance, she would have stayed with me a long time ago. I believe in love, oh yes I do. The love that's chicken and waffles. The love that's sticky as syrup, so the messy fun can begin. Like kids, we eat paper mache for breakfast. I believe anything is possible if we just stop doing this to ourselves. Expect the unexpected. Fight fire with fire. When will she ever be challenged? When does she have a backbone? Did you forget the unity we was trying to accomplish? Build the common grounds that sparked interest and understanding for one another. But you let materialism come between us. Between trust, between honesty, between respect and friendship. Taste your loss on paper notes. Spend shopping spree for self-pleasure. Your girlfriends are ready to rave in sound. Let's go. While your man is watching football, drinking cans of Foster, entwined with the game. A long match of Fulham and Man City, not caring if his wifey was half drunk. Tongue kissing the DJ, playing bashment. Beer belly jealousy, madman, making his pride grow out of control. Like dynamite, he explodes insecurities, anxiety getting the best of him. Domestic tears slapped out of your cocoa butter lotion. Eye mascara painted bruises. You see it hits you, right? Lashes out on you like an AK-47 bullets tearing you apart. Love should not bruise you, kill you, or even hurt bright eyes like yours. Valentine's Day should not break you down in river tears. Put your heart in fear, I swear. Does your love even exist in the Western culture? Or just get lost in the materialism you call home? Have you created this mythology of nice guy wanting by rejecting the first time you see him? Too good to be true, you ask yourself. So you test him in a way that's out of the ordinary. Ask if he thinks about sex all the time. Or if he wants a girlfriend right here and now. But enough of that. It's like the pathology and patterns we conjure from experience. It's the kind of 360 degrees that invents a cycle, but we never recycle. Same old rubbish piled on top of each other. So what do you do when your heart is wounded? What do you do when your self-esteem is low? What do you do when he cheats on you for another? No more love to give. In return, it's the same old chapter in the same old novel. Just leave him where you still can, because you're better than that. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to go straight to the piece. This piece is called Artistry. It's kind of like inspiring things I see around me. Writing animated poetry, thinking their real life. Drinking Malibus, believing you are there in Ibiza. Sleeping in New York City, streaming you are with her in the stars. Wishful thinking is doing God's work spiritually. Contemporary theatre is magical play when the Phantom of the Opera reveals its other half. Painting is contemporary photography that catches them in landscape. Pencils withdraw its contemporary expression. Love for artistry is the Albert Bridge, I sit next to an intimacy. The beloved River Thames flowing letter waves. My inspiration is urban falls that city limits. Civilians analyze the way I paint a vision daily. Both still as life water. Drawings I conjure up in acrylics that mix in with time and leisure sports. You see, London is my thoughts. Of pathway pavements. Battersea is my little map. Of inspirational walk. My all around who is drawing roses that squirm harmony hippies. Painted the River Thames slower and sharper, seeing mirrored reflections, ripple of visionary sonnets that spell Chelsea homes, houses where Victorians cringe for the teas and their cupcakes. The telescope sees art expressionism, open up email boxes, pop up like pop out on the charts. The kind of musical cuts that go, blow! The kind of colors that go, whoa! In the 17th century Kandinsky, among the painting beauty Mona Lisa like Leonardo da Vinci, romanticized red Valentine lovers in Romeo and Juliet's tragic love affair. Love is passionate, and passion is rainbow fluid. What wonders photography has in correct lens, SLR rearranged snapshots, like it was high definition on Sky Plus. Lucky views have excellent sightseeing from Tate Modern Views. It's St. Paul's Cathedral on Millennium Bridge, with tourists walking, camera snapping, architects from raise your flags internationalists, raise your hands if you want to fly, skydive origami, European romances on spraying grounds. Magaluf gave me the best sex of my life. Real Madrid improves Spanish worlds of Spanish art. Italy has a God-given beauty internationally known. I've flown sketchbooks over the horizons to conclude Madame Everest in its peak time. So give me the paste, give me the acrylics, give me the spray cans of delinquency. Hold on to my canvas tight and don't hurt the oil pastels that reach all your paintings to fossil fuel. Don't hurt the creative instruments that strung, pick, bang, pluck, pound noises that ring stages to the theatre near you. Don't let the noise down to worthless silence that kills the joys of energetic fields. Don't lose the creative streak that invents large rush into multiple talents. It's a gift, blessed the mic. I'm brushed for ambition, so let's paint. A pencil for scribble, so let's draw. A pen for mistakes that mango couldn't handle. But I do the leprechauns that eat Lucky Charms for breakfast. I do the buildings that talk London Bridge tears of liberty. I do the African arts that hieroglyphics has a spoken heritage to my heart. So let your world be free. Seek and explore tropical arts that shine. Museums that display artifacts with a story to tell. History is everlasting. Artistry is never forgotten. So don't forget the artists that painted your face to celebrate days of February lovers' land. July school ends, August summer begins. Don't forget the artists that inspired you. Don't forget the name of the artist, because I am he who keeps on breathing. I'm going to end with a last piece called Afternoon Page 2. And this kind of like talk about your, literal everyday afternoon, what your afternoon's like. So this is what I came up with. Storyteller, narrator. It was nothing but a sleepless, timeless morning. And my tummy didn't growl for some wheat on cereal and called to get that jam slammed on toast. Aww, poor belly lost his appetite. Hunger, stirring belly lust, beating his empty stomach, twisting spoons, splurges forks, knives for more! Lights blinking, still awake in the early 11 a.m. Finding my diary of planned agendas for today is Monday. Early Monday morning grey. The day seems a little dull without any color mixing the big smoke timelines in my diary. The acrylics harden the realities of my cinematic world. Old friends, hyena laughter of mine. Calling, bitching about his Alpha's manager and asking to join his lonesome company. At Southside Wandsworth, where he is, diving his hairy face, devouring buckets of KFC. Later he's at HMV, Shark Attack and Blu-rays, Thornbury Avenue, playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Can't seem to be the game wizard, but tries. And he tries. Still he fails in the end. But the rest was at the cinema, watching Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Loud and action-packed like it was Lethal Weapon 4. I only wish it was me and her at the back row where it's dark. Some butter popcorn perhaps, and a large Coca-Cola. Take her to a couple museums to be intimate with artistry. History. Inspire hands in eye-to-eye conversations. The world is a gallery. The afternoon is a workout session, a gym class session. The day doesn't sleep without the evening taking the sun down to South America and up to North America for some common light. Light only gardens enjoy its rich photosynthesis. Every day in one sort of town, takeout spots, rush hour commences at platform 11, platform 2, and platform 15. Colonat, Wandsworth Common, Balham, Streatham Common, Putney, Richmond, Twickenham, Kingston, Norbury, Selhurst, West Croydon, Watermarsh, and East Croydon. 8 carriages taking briefcase administrators, business people, secretaries, conference meetings, foreigners, salespeople, on their way wealthy and tired as bloodshot bats. Traffic built up like a spine in Clapham Junction. Youths window shopping at JD Sports. Full Locker is the best! Greggs will only put you on weight, 250 grams at a time. 156 is taking us to Wimbledon Tennis. 37 to Putney Heath. 39 to Putney Bridge. I can see the tube from up here. My only route on 337 to Richmond. But in this case, it's Upper Richmond Road I travel to, I carry on to. The underground does get any nearer than East Putney Station, I sometimes use for other alternatives. Through East London ways, it's Walthamstow Central, Hackney, Stratford, Docklands, and Bethnal Green. It's a different world out there, community-wise, and Tower Hamlets looks higher on Shoreditch High Street Station. Albury and Bromley and Bow neighbourhoods, guitar strings my jams in the States, where raw meets acoustics in the bedroom. Trying to hold it longer until it's a rat race in the bathroom. And I had just had to let it out. Let it go, like my fist tightened with sticks and stones, dropped to my bones riddled with laughter. I finally made it on the 14th. Piccadilly Circus giving me highlights of British souvenirs. Performance break dance on concrete consumptions. Pedestrians pass through with Tesco shopping bags. Waterstones books in arms. Looking forward to the evening, closed eyes, as I recite the evening page at 12. Thank you very much.